All right. Hi, Flosstube. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
And we are part of Three Trail Stitchers. Sarah's just feeling kind of meh today, so she is not joining us today. I think she's been stitching, but not that much. Her and mom got their second dose of the COVID vaccine on Friday, and they've done pretty well, but I think it's just kind of, she feels just kind of poopy. So
yeah.
But anyway, so you just have us. Isn't that exciting?
Just us. Just the two of us.
Get ready. Strap in for this incredible ride. Next week we will most likely be together. We're planning on getting together for a stitching day for the first time in 25 years. Feels like
it has been a long time.
So hopefully we'll all be together and like smush together.
We squeeze back.
I feel so on the Zoom. I feel so free. I have all this room. So anyway, not much going on this week. Our weather is way better.
So much better.
Yeah. Now we're in that like up and down. Like
it's
yesterday.
Fall spring.
Yeah. Although I saw today that like they say that March is going to be warmer. Like there's not another, what did they say? Like there's not another below freezing stretch within sight. So
well, that's good.
I mean, fingers crossed. We have spring break in 2 weeks, so that'll probably be the week when it's crazy and cold.
Well, it'll snow again.
Yeah, right. But yesterday was like, I mean, it was like 65. It was beautiful.
I know, it was beautiful. I even had the windows in my sunroom open.
Yeah,
it was nice.
And today it's pretty, it's like in the 50s. It's kind of windy, but it's really nice. I put my my cheesy shamrock back up on my front window, which could be tempting fate because you know it was right before.
It could be.
And I kept that up forever because I was like, when the pandemic started, like I had it up for St. Patrick's Day. We were planning to go to Disney, and then everything went nuts. And I mean,
I feel like it was up till Christmas.
It was up forever because I was like, my shamrock's going to stay up till the pandemic ends. Well, it had to come down at some point. And then I put like a spring wreath on my front door, and then my doormat. I got a new doormat. Where did I get it? Target, Hobby Lobby? I don't know. That's a rainbow. So very springy on my front porch.
You're all springy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I like I like this time of year. There goes my cat again. She claws me every time she does that. I like this time of year because it's like that you can tell the trees are starting to kind of bud out, and
yes, it's a very pretty time of year. Like I like early spring and I like fall.
Yeah.
You know, those are I prefer fall over spring, but I do like early spring when things are starting to bloom.
Yeah, like allergy wise, it's not great.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But I love knowing that summer's on the way, that winter is behind us, that I don't have to think about winter, hopefully, for like another
few months anyway.
3 seasons. So.
No crazy freezing temperatures.
I posted on Instagram the Tommy Link, who used to be on Buffy, and he does like many videos, and he did this song, this like thing that it was like, is it allergies or am I dying? I'm like, it's that time of year again.
Yes, that's my son is having that kind of day today.
Yeah, like although I will take so that I don't have to deal with ice and snow, like I'll take some allergies. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, it's true.
So anyway, so we'll get into it. I don't think either one of us has a finish.
Nope.
No, we're kind of in a not a stitching rut, but it's just been kind of, maybe it's because the weather's prettier. We're just kind of like meh. So
distracted, I guess. I don't know. It's not like I do anything else.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
I've just been stitching slower than normal, I think.
Well, and I think like you get to that point where it's like there's so many things, like there's so many possibilities, and it's sort of like crippling.
And I have this mental block about trying to do small things now, and I can't find everything I like is huge.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of, I think, got me, because I'm like, oh, this is so big, I'm never going to get it done, so I don't work on it like I usually do.
I get that. So whips, I only have 2 whips. Not that exciting, folks. I'm just not that. So in my I don't want to show because I have a pattern. Pull the pattern out. Oh, there's another pattern. My fancy bag, my RBG bag from Lynn X Stitch.
Oh, I like that.
I don't remember, but anyway, so I love this bag. Is my national park thing. I did finish the top half of the, I don't think I had done this last time. I think I was working
I
on it.
don't think so.
I finished the
It's
top half of the national parks centennial frosted pumpkin piece.
So cute. It's so cute.
It's on Be Stitch Me 16 count winter blues. It was a fabric of the month. So I'm pretty excited about it. So this will, I would love to finish this like not too much, you know, I don't want to take too long to finish it basically, but it's going away for a little bit. But I mean, it really, honestly, it did not take me that long because I had
I feel like you stitched that really fast.
Yeah, I had stitched most of it and put it away, then got it back out. So yeah. And then my other one is another frosted pumpkin. There's the theme. The Christmas wreath. This is part 4. And I was like, when it first came out, someone stitched it really quick and I commented on their thing and I was like, this part looks much more manageable, you know, like it won't take as long. No,
it's gonna be amazing though. Like
I road of lies.
I mean, you know how I feel about Christmas stuff, and I actually love this. Like, it's adorable. It
basically is like this, and it fills in. I'm working on I finished the Santa.
He's so cute.
Did a little bit of the green, and then I was like, I'm gonna go down and do this Christmas ball, this ornament, bauble, whatever you want to call it. And this thing's big. Like I'm a little over halfway through with this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So then once this is done, like there's a few little things up here and then the green. So it really won't, but it's just like, I feel like I'm going so slowly. It's like, I don't know, but I was like,
it'll be worth it though. Like it's adorable.
Yeah. And it's going to be great. And I know I enjoy stitching it. I think that's where I'm kind of like, meh, you know, it just kind of, for some reason this week, it feels like a chore.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel too. That's exactly how, that's a great way to explain it. That's how I feel too. So. Okay, so my whips, I am working on the witch board.
Wow, you got a lot done.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I just haven't moved there's still so much.
Yeah, but that's a lot more than last time.
But yeah, I mean, I was cruising along and then I just like sort of hit a wall. And then I worked a little bit on the headless woman.
Ooh, that looks great too.
So I worked on it last week and I haven't worked on it at all this week. And then my mother was here yesterday and she's been working on this pattern. My grandfather's name was John and he grew up in Arkansas and his family owned a little general store. So when she saw this pattern, she was like, I have to have this pattern. I have to do it. And she's been struggling with it a little bit. So she brought it to me to do. So I started it over this morning.
Oh, you started over?
Yeah, I don't know. There was an issue with like this Pepsi sign.
Oh.
Like the count was off somehow. And neither one of us could figure out where the count was off. Cause like, we had the Pepsi sign being like right up at the border and it's actually down a few lines.
Oh.
And neither one of us could figure out like where it was off. So I figured it would just be easier to start it over. She just wants me to do the little building for her. And then
she doesn't want she's going to do the truck and everything else.
Yeah. She told me she was going to do the rest of it, the words and everything. So I started it this morning, but even still, it's still big. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, oh, it's a little pattern. No, it's nothing I do is little.
No, Twin Peak primitives, their patterns are usually pretty good sized. I like that one. I think it came out last year. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's super cute. And so it kind of made her think of that, and that's why she wanted to do it. So that'll probably be the main thing I work on for a while to get it done so she can finish working on it. Those are my whips.
I was ridiculously old before I realized your grandpa's name was John.
Because everybody called him Squirrely.
I never knew. It's like there's certain people in our family that we've always just called them by nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
Pinky. and
yeah.
Curly, and so like when you know their real name, you're like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Even like my grandmother's sister, we always called her Aunt Adeline, but her first name was Rose, and like so many people call her something else. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
My dad's whole family was like that. They were all called, they all had a nickname, but they were called something completely different than their name. Yeah. So like his name is Bob, but everybody called him Timmy. Why they called him that, I have no idea.
So random.
And the first time I was old enough to answer the phone, he called and he's like, "This is your Uncle Bob." I'm like, "I don't have an Uncle Bob," because I'd never heard him called that.
Yeah.
And why they called him Timmy, no clue.
I'm sure everybody has those things in their family, but yeah. Like, no, that's funny. All right. So haul, I don't even have that much haul. I bought some floss yesterday at CC. We ran into Whitney and my Aunt Vicky at CC.
I know, you guys didn't even call and see if I wanted to go.
And you would have been like, I'm hanging out with my mom today.
I was like, just wait.
It was really quiet in there. It was nice and quiet.
It was nice, yeah.
Yeah. Because they've been really busy because they've been having sales, which is fine. It's good for them. I mean,
and they have a new lady there that works there that she was very, very, very nice. Sweet lady.
So, but it was nice and quiet. So I got the 8th part of my Prim Stitch series, Be in a Bonnet. So this is a little, like, it's kind of hard to see. It's like a little lady and a sheep. And I mean, I keep getting these, like, I'm going to stitch them anytime soon. I have a feeling like
that's cute.
Who knows when I'll do them, but they look like they would be somewhat quick, easy stitches. So I think they'd be cute as pillows. So I'm going to wait till I have them all and then figure out what I want to do.
Which one do you want to do? That'd be cute.
And then I think I'm going to go ahead and show the fabric of the month because I feel like she already put the spoiler online.
Yeah, she did. And I was mine is in the other room. So
we are in the Be Stitch Me, sorry for the Crinkle Fabric of the Month Club. All 3 of us, Sarah joined too. And this month, so if you have not seen it and you don't want to,
close your eyes.
Avert your gaze. All right, avert your eyes. So this is peony. I get 16 count. Whitney gets 14.
14. Yeah.
It's
so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm dying to find something to stitch on it. It's it's probably one of my favorites. It's so pretty.
It makes me think of like, although it's darker and prettier, like picture this plus Monet or like one of those ones that I did.
Yeah.
Some, different projects, my Halloween stuff on. My Frosted Pumpkin Halloween stuff, but it's really pretty. And I don't know what I'm going to do on it. But yeah, there's certain pieces of fabric you're like, it's got to be something special.
Yeah, it has to be like the perfect thing. And I spent like the night I got it, I was on Etsy for like hours trying to find something to stitch. And I'm like, nothing just like screamed at me that it would be perfect for that. So.
And it's not like I can't order another piece sometime, but still it's like,
I know, but
it's gotta be special.
It's just gotta be perfect.
So that was all of my haul. Like I haven't bought any patterns on Etsy. I haven't.
Me neither.
Yeah. Did you have any haul?
No, all I had was my fabric and I left it in the other room.
Yeah.
I bought floss yesterday, but that's not anything too exciting.
Yeah, I mean, we're exciting, folks.
I know. Does this mean that Sarah is the one that keeps this going? Like,
maybe Sarah's the lively one. I think it's just like, I do think it's just been like the weather's nice. So it's like, you start to think of spring and like, I want to clean my house. And so like, you know, for Whitney, like I've cleaned my bathroom and I want to clean my floors. And it's just that time of year where like, I feel antsy. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, I was telling my mom that yesterday. I was so anxious and I'm like, I don't even know why. Yeah. But I was just.
And it's not like in a bad way. Like I don't feel anxious in a bad way like I have for the last 11 months, but or the last, I don't know, 45 years. Right. It's just like, it's always that, you know, as it gets closer to spring break and then it's going to be summer break and maybe we'll actually have somewhat of a decent summer.
Yeah.
I'm excited for, this is totally off the point, but you know, that's what we do. I'm excited for, we drove up by the square yesterday on our way back from CC because we were looking to see if Ophelia's, this restaurant, does curbside, which they do.
Oh, and, nice.
Yeah. I think most places are now, but I just wasn't sure. and we drove by the farmer's market, and I'm like, I'm so ready.
I know, to go back to the farmer's market.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Like that was the highlight of our summer.
Because we did it like every Saturday. We'd get up and go to the farmer's market.
And we'd go to then we'd go to Drum Farm, and
yeah,
so I'm really looking forward to going to the farmer's market. So
yes, me too.
And then letting those vegetables then die in my fridge, because
yeah,
that's what happens half the time.
Because I buy so many that I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah. Okay, real talk. So I guess plans. I was going to do March Madness. I've gone back and forth on it like 5,000 times, but my holdup is that I don't want to get behind on my stitch alongs. Like I've kept up on my stitch alongs so far. There's a new one starting in like 2 weeks that I'm going to do.
Right.
Cozy Cafe. And so I just don't want to get behind. I'm like proud of myself. So I've decided, instead of doing March Madness, which maybe this is madness to some people, I'm going to probably start one new thing a week throughout the month of March. So before I do that though, I want to finish my wreath, and then the next part of my Made to Create, the next part of it came out. So this
that's right.
I haven't worked on it. So this is where it was with the E. The next part is the A, and it's like stork scissors. Is the A. It's super cute. And I don't think it will take that long. So my first goal is to finish the wreath, or that part of the wreath, and then my A and the Made to Create. And then I think my 4 things that I want to start this month, we'll see if this happens, is I don't have the pattern printed off, but I really want to put a start into Universal Monsters. The
black and white version. Yes.
And so I have all of the black and white and gray.
All the black and white.
And it's gonna be on this Be Stitch Me Vampire's Kiss.
It is gonna be gorgeous on that.
Been excited to start it, so I'm just gonna do it. So that's gonna be sometime this month. I don't know when. The other one I'm gonna start is, and I thought about waiting till my birthday, but I'd kind of like to have this done for my birthday. I'm gonna do Gemini.
The Gemini
by Satsuma Street. I ordered black Ada because I don't have any more black Ada. I think it's chalkboard Ada, but still. And I will stitch on black. I don't have a problem with it. This I really wanted to. I just love how the colors
stand out on it.
I feel like Satsuma Street, like if she does it a certain way, it's for a reason. Like her patterns are so vibrant and amazing. And the other one I want to start, we'll see if this happens. This is like grand plans. I really want to start this, and I'm going to dye fabric for it if I ever get around to it. The Halloween from the Witchy Stitcher, the Michael Myers.
What color of fabric are you going to do that on?
You know what I want to do is I want to do, I either want it to be like a sunset color, because like fall, Halloween, autumn, red sky, like that's my idea.
Yes.
I put way too much thought into what fabric to choose. It tells a story. It has to tell a story.
It does.
Or I might do something similar to what I did my chopping mall on, that like Night of the Comet, red sky.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, she does it on like just a brown, which I think looks great.
Right, yeah.
But I liked a little. My only thing is this pumpkin and then the blood on the knives, but I feel like I could backstitch if it does.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That wouldn't be too much too.
I just realized that I have 3 Witchy Stitcher patterns.
Because her patterns are amazing.
Oh, I can't show this picture because it's the pattern. The last one I want to start is the Silence of the Lambs one from Witchy Stitcher.
Oh yes.
I bought this fabric at the Hobby Lobby. It's just slightly mottled brown, and then these are the colors. And this one I feel like I think that one's like doable within a short period of time.
The words, I feel like when you do letters like that, it goes fairly fast.
So those are the 4 I'd like to start. We also though need to announce our new
designer.
So I'm going to see if I can pull that up. So you want to talk about your plans?
I don't have fancy plans like that because
I was crazy.
Well, no, it's not that, but I was like, thinking about doing the March Madness, but the more I thought about it, I felt like it was going to stress me out
Right.
to do things than just like stitch it and enjoy it. Cause the brackets and and so honestly, my biggest plan is probably to work on this thing for my mom, because I want to get it done for her so she can finish it or end up having me finish the stitching on it. So that's probably my biggest plan, unless I did find an amazing voodoo doll pattern, which for whatever reason I feel like I need to do that. So that may be something I start. It's pretty good size. It's not small, because nothing I do is small. It's huge. But I may work on that. But I don't have like any specific March Madness plans or anything like that. I felt like it was going to be too stressful. Anything that has brackets is just too much.
Yeah, and I think it would be a lot of fun. And I think
it would be fun.
I think if I wasn't doing all of these stitch alongs, because I could have done it and put my stitch alongs in there, but then I feel like that's sort of like a cop out. Like, I'm gonna finish those. You know what I mean?
Is that like cheating?
I'm sure there's no cheating. Like, there's no cross stitch rules. I cannot find her Etsy page. Sure. I can't find her Etsy page.
It's hang on a second.
I'm trying, but it's
I think it's MI Studio
Create, right?
Create. Yes.
But it's not coming up.
It's capital M, capital I.
Oh, I found her.
Studio.
Okay.
And then
so I'm going to try to get fancy here, folks, and share my screen. So our
oh, look at you.
What? I mean, teaching during a pandemic has to pay off sometimes. So this is MI Studio Create, Michigan. She's from Michigan. The Steel City Stitchers talk about her quite a bit. They're friends with her, but we just thought this would be a good
she did a pattern for them too, I believe. Like one of her little gnomes.
Little gnomes for each of them, which I think is totally cute. So we thought it would be just a good designer to do for March. Her patterns are fun. I think there's lots of like a variety of type of stuff. And I just think it's fun to like support designers. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to choose this one. So she has a ton of these gnomes. That's kind of what she's known for. So I think, Whitney, are you doing one of the gnomes?
Yeah, I'm doing the little Halloween one that's on your screen with the little bats. And
totally cute. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I have picked out.
Halloween gnome. This is, and I don't know which one Sarah's gonna do. So this is the Halloween gnome. I think I'm gonna do, I really like this Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear. As soon as I saw it, I thought of you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I also like this Smokey the Bear.
Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah, so it's either going to be that one, and they have, I should have bought at CC, they had that milk chocolate 14 count Ada. I should have bought that.
Oh, yeah, that would be perfect.
So it's either going to be Smokey the Bear. Her prices are really reasonable.
Oh yeah.
Or I might do this Jill Biden quote, because I do like it.
I don't guess I
might do that one. And I feel like that would be because it's words. So
yes.
So I might do that. So she is our designer of the month. Our hashtag, I'm making this up as I go, is hashtag TTS My Studio Sal.
Yeah.
I think that works. Kind of long.
Yeah, that works.
But, so that's okay. Hashtag TTS MISTUDIO Sal. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And I will try to put it in the comments, but I'm uploading today, and so all bets are off. Who knows what'll happen. So.
It may or may not show up there.
So feel free to join us if you would like to. If not, that's cool. There'll be a new designer in April. You can always still do, our first one was Good Morning Maui, TTS Maui Sal. We did the Witchy Stitcher last month, so TTS Witchy Sal.
Witchy Sal, yeah.
And we'll just keep them coming because it's just a good way to get us motivated. So I did not include that in my whips I want to start, but
Or my plans. It could have been, it's in my plans to start. I dyed fabric for it last night. So
yeah, I think those gnomes are so cute.
They're adorable. And I've never stitched any of her stuff, so I'm excited to stitch it.
Yeah, she has a COVID gnome.
Yeah, come on. I saw that.
Or if you're a Steel City Stitchers fan, I think you can actually buy the Steel City Stitchers gnome patterns.
Yeah, I think they're on there too.
So anyway, so that's our designer for the month.
Yes.
So I think that's probably it for Vern's
Stitching.
sneaking back over here. I'm going to try not to get attacked by her. That's probably it for stitching. So if you do not want to listen to our probably short media corner, because I've been watching much or doing much, then you can click off, and thank you for joining us. If you want to come back for more, feel free to subscribe or just stop by when you want. No pressure.
Right. No pressure.
No pressure, folks.
Totally fine.
But other than that, we're going to move on to our media corner. So what we are reading, watching, or listening to. So I'm still reading Project Hail Mary, which is by Andy Weir. It's like he wrote The Martian, so it's kind of a sci-fi type thing. I'm enjoying it, but I just didn't read much this week. So I do want to read, this goes into what I'm watching. I was watching quite a bit of the vloggers, the Lodge guys, who are Disney vloggers, but they also do they did do daily vlogs. They live in Yorkshire. I told Sarah, I'm like, it's so weird that I'm just watching these guys just make their breakfast, but it's the most relaxing thing because
I know.
Yeah. But anyway, and they have a book club with their Lodge guys YouTube channel, and it's the Thursday Murder Club, I think. And I downloaded a sample of that, and I really want to read it. It's like a humorous mystery, like a black comedy kind of a thing. So
cool.
Yeah,
maybe that's something that would get me back into reading.
Yeah, so I think I want to read it, but I do want to finish the Andy Weir book. I don't want to not finish it.
Right.
And as far as what else I'm watching today, I started my Criminal Minds rewatch. I don't know if I'll stick with it, but I mean, I've rewatched Criminal Minds probably 3 or 4 times. But I always love the beginning because I like the Mandy Patinkin years, which I think was it more than maybe 2 years.
I think he was just 2 seasons. Yeah.
I always liked him. So I like the early ones. It's you immediately get back into it.
That's how Wade is. Wade, he's a Gideon fan.
With some shows, it takes a while. Even I love Special Victims Unit, but even those early ones, it takes a little bit to get back into the swing of it and get kind of hooked again. And Criminal Minds, it does not take you time to get hooked.
No, I can sit and watch it on Saturdays. They have I think it's the Wii channel has it on all day till midnight, and I'll sit and just watch it all day. I've seen them a million times.
I saw a thing online that it's the #1 most streamed show right now, which is
really,
yeah, it's just kind of crazy. But you do hear a lot about it more and more,
Yeah, it's true,
and not just from us who are crazy.
Yeah, it's my go-to show, honestly, for everything. If I can't find anything, I'm just gonna find Criminal Minds on some channel, streaming something, whatever.
I'm that way with if all else fails, I'll watch an X-Files or I'll watch some SVU, or there's a lot of shows that I'll do that with. So, and that's basically what I've been doing because I just haven't, I don't know, you just don't feel like getting into anything. And so I'm going to do that. And then listening to, not much. I listened to A Small Town Murder the last couple days when I was in the car. I did listen to that. I was still listening to that Carousel podcast, that Disney podcast, a little bit of that, but that's about it. Nothing too exciting.
I mean, same. I haven't read anything. I mean, I still have my cozy that I got, but I just haven't been reading. I did watch, I rented the remake of Wrong Turn. Now, I mean, I love bad horror movies. It's just my thing.
Bad one. The original one was a bad one.
The original was terrible, but I love it. And this one was not at all what I thought it would be. I expected it to be a whole lot like the first one, just 2020.
Yeah.
version, it's very different. The premises is sort of the same, like they're hiking and whatever happened, but it is very different. It's not bad. Like I don't feel like I wasted $5 renting it. Like it was fine.
Yeah.
And then I watched another movie. I can't remember if it was on Netflix, called No Escape Room.
I watched
something
that.
like.
I think it's called, is it just No Escape?
Is it, well, are we talking about the same one? Because it's about a father and a daughter that,
With Russia, they go to Russia?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I watched one called No Escape, and they go to this escape room in Russia, and everything goes nuts. That's on Hulu, I think.
I don't think it was it's like a father and because this one's like a father and a daughter.
Oh no.
Okay, so they're different movies, but it's called No Escape Room. I haven't watched that No Escape. I wrote it down to watch it, but maybe I'll watch it today.
It's not bad. I mean, as far as like, it's that kind of a thing.
Right. Yeah. And I didn't listen to any podcasts this week. I don't even remember this week.
I know it was a quick one. Like usually when you get, because this is our first at school, this is our first full week in 3 weeks because of the snow days. And we had at least one actual snow day each of those weeks, you know, and then we had
that's true.
Like virtual learning days. And so this is the first full week. And so I was like, this week's going to be long because it's just, we haven't, and I was tired at the end of it, but it went by quick.
Yeah, it went by faster than I guess I realized.
I mean,
I don't think about it until I start to talk about what I watched. And then I was like, because I watched some things, I have some things playing in the background while I'm working.
Yeah.
So, you know, like a lot of that's stuff that I've seen 100 times. So I don't have to pay attention to it. It's just noise in the background.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's kind of nutty. We have 2 weeks until spring break. And like, it's at least at Sarah's district, they have, not counting spring break, they have 12 weeks of school left. Like,
oh, wow.
That's nothing. It's just crazy to think of because it's been such a weird, exhausting, different school year, you know, and
but it's gone by fast.
Yeah. So, and there, I mean, I think things feel a little more positive, like maybe next school year will be a little more normal and, you know, maybe we'll have a little bit of more, you know, of a summer. Although I didn't mind. Summer wasn't that bad for me, like just staying home because there's stuff you can do around your house. It's the winter months to me that were.
Yeah, winter's hard.
Yeah.
But we had such a, I mean, with the exception of the past few weeks, we had a very mild winter. Yeah. It like made up for it in 2 weeks. But other than that, it was.
Yeah. Once again, we have no room to complain. But
no,
but we will.
Not at all. But we're still going to because we live in the Midwest.
That's what we do. So
that's pretty much it. I guess it was kind of boring week.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad thing.
No, I'm not going to complain about it by any means. I would like for my yard to dry up. That would be nice. I'm tired.
I bet you it will over the next few. I don't
so.
think there's like a ton of rain or anything. So
this is what usually happens. I usually get one day of not having to wipe muddy paws and then it rains.
It's supposed to be sunny. There's no rain in the forecast for the next 10 days. Now that might change.
I hope hopefully not because.
And it's like upper 50s.
So much mud.
Low to mid 60s. What world are we living in? You know what, groundhog? Take that, Phil. Take that, Punxsutawney Phil. Maybe.
Poor Phil.
Maybe what Phil meant was we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter, but it's going to be crammed into 2 weeks. Maybe that's what he meant.
Maybe that's what he meant. Yeah,
he's like,
that's pretty possible.
Out of context, ladies. Okay, here's what I meant. Poor Phil. I love Phil, as we all know.
I know. So
anywho, so that's probably it. We can probably let you go. Sorry, there was no Sarah here getting frustrated at us.
Yeah. I feel like she kind of makes the show, which I don't really want to admit, but
yeah, I mean, she's the life of the party. I think it's like all of her. Can I talk now? Like it's that
the fact that she hates us so much.
She just deals with us. So anyway.
Or Sarah.
So next week, hopefully we'll all be together filming. So prepare for that. I would like to dye some fabric, but I've said that like every week for months. but I really want to figure out fabric for that Halloween thing because I want to I need it to dry and,
Yeah, I can bring over some of the colors I have too.
I think so. That's the only thing I have to dye fabric for, which is kind of nice because I have 3 pieces of fabric on order from 123 Stitch. Because I just randomly bought some one night. And then we both bought fabric from Friday Fight Night. So we'll probably have that to show soon.
Yes.
That ships pretty quick. Excited about that.
Yeah. We might have a little more next week.
Yeah. I
didn't keep any of the fabric. We dyed fabric last night and it came out pretty
oh yeah, it was really pretty.
Surprised.
Yeah, you did a good job.
But my mom took it home with her. So
she's gonna use it. She took all 3 of them.
Yes.
I didn't realize they were all for her.
And that red was really pretty. She took one of my Stitch Me fabrics too. She was like, I know. She was like, I always just stitch on white. I want to stitch on other things. So we went through some, and I was like, here's my stack of the Stitch Me fabric that is like this big. So she took a piece of.
Yeah, every time I get it, because some of my mail I still have delivered to Mom's just because she has a screened-in porch, and so every time I get my Bestitch Me, because she does color and cotton, that's whose fabric she gets, which their fabric's beautiful too.
Oh yeah,
and she's always like, how much is this to join? Like she's always, thinking about it, and I'm like, to me it's very similar in feel to color and cotton.
Yes,
like it's not,
I would agree to that.
Picture This Plus to me is very sometimes too soft. Sometimes not. Sometimes it's fine, but sometimes it's too soft, and I feel like my stitches don't.
It's kind of loose.
Yeah. But Bestitch Me and cotton are both sturdy without being like crunchy, if that makes sense. So
no, I love stitching on it. That's what my Ouija board is on, Bestitch fabric. I love it.
Yeah. So check her out if you haven't.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so we will let you go. Hope you have a good week. Hope you get some stitching done. I hope the weather is beautiful where you are.
Yeah. Or at least starting to get there.
Yeah, we don't want to brag, but it's pretty.
Because if we brag too much, it's gonna be gloomy and cloudy and cold.
Kapow! Yeah, no worries. We go straight from like snow and ice to it's tornado season again. That's what we go to.
That's true. Yes, definitely.
We can't brag too much because it is the Midwest. All right, so we will let you go and we will talk to you next time. Bye. See you real soon.